Imagine a world where women lead peace negotiations while men wage war with drones and AI, where empathy replaces strategy and dialogue triumphs over division. This isn't a feminist manifesto, it's the Vatican's latest vision for global leadership. Cardinal George Jacob Koovakad, the Prefect of the Dicastery for Interreligious Dialogue, stood before diplomats and academics in Rome on March 6th and delivered a message that challenges both secular skeptics and Catholic traditionalists. Women's leadership isn't optional anymore. It's essential for survival. The timing matters. Lent 2026 coincides with Ramadan. Ash Wednesday ashes still mark foreheads while the world burns. The ashes of a burning world, Cardinal Koovakad called it. Wars raging, international law weakening, environmental degradation accelerating, critical thinking eroding. His question cut deep, echoing the prophet Joel, "Where is their God?" But his answer surprised everyone. Not more weapons, not stronger armies, women. The cardinal pointed to figures Catholics know, St. Catherine of Siena, who mediated between powerful men and popes, Eleanor Roosevelt, who shaped the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and Nobel laureate Wangari Maathai, whose words he repeated, "There comes a time when humanity is called to shift to a new level of consciousness. That time is now." Then came the modern examples, thousands of Israeli and Palestinian women in movements like Women Wage Peace and Women of the Sun, working together on diplomatic negotiations while their male counterparts remained locked in conflict. For Catholics who've watched the Church struggle with women's roles, deaconesses debated, female altar servers still controversial in some parishes, women barred from priesthood, this vision feels both liberating and unsettling. Critics on the traditionalist side have a ready response. Bishop Athanasius Schneider, in a 2024 interview, warned against functional feminism infiltrating the Church. The distinctive genius of women, he argues, isn't about leadership roles mirroring men's, but about motherhood, spiritual and physical, as the ultimate form of influence. Others point to the paradox. The same Vatican that celebrates women peace builders still won't let them preach at Sunday Mass. The same cardinal who praises female resilience serves a hierarchy where women's voices are heard but rarely decisive. The cardinal's response is subtle. Women's leadership, he said, brings distinctive qualities, courage to rebuild collapsed bridges, empathy for suffering, resilience facing social divisions. These aren't about office or ordination, they're about capacity. The conference gathered diplomats, politicians, academics, not bishops, not theologians. The message seemed aimed outward as much as inward. The Church sees something the world needs, even if she hasn't fully figured out how to live it herself. Disarmament of the heart, mind, and life, the cardinal called it. Leadership formed through education, cultural dialogue, and society's full participation. For Catholics in the pews, the tension is personal. The woman coordinating the food bank knows she could organize anything. The mother teaching faith to her children wonders why that formation stops at the sanctuary door. The female theologian with a doctorate watches male priests stumble through homilies she could have preached better. Cardinal Koovakad quoted Maathai again, "A time when we have to shed our fear and give hope to each other." Maybe that's the real message, not about offices or ordinations, about whether the Church, hierarchical, male-led, tradition-bound, can shed fear enough to let women lead alongside, not just behind. The cardinal's final words hang in the air. Building a future of peace requires the commitment and synergy of all hands and all hearts. The question is whether the Church's own hands will open wide enough to include them.